Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Owls taking on the All-Stars. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, number 14.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
Now it's the second baseman, Morris. The pitch. That one finds the zone. So we're off and running in Game 3. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes. One away. Down the number 2 hitter. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
1-1.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And starting this one, Andrew Healy. What do you got on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The lefty fires. Avery Ortiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Healy in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
I got 3-0.
The wind and the pitch. Right down the chute, and now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Fly ball down the line. Long run on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The wind to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely.
The right fielder, number 10.
So, man aboard. Here's the rookie right fielder. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the 2nd, and now number 29.
The right fielder, number 29.
And a pitch. Just missed. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. And makes the grab. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Logan Bravo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
No, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
The third baseman, Ben Miller.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Ben Miller. And ball 1. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Over to first, and he saved. Bravo stands at first with 1 out. There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
The 2-1. Late with the swing there. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one lifted in the air, center field. In position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Alex Stone.
Here's the speedy catcher, Alex Stone. Move to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, number 12.
The first baseman, number 12.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Out to short. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. No score here in the second. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Third baseman, number 17.
Just off the inside edge. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2.
front there as he swings through it. Man at first, one away. That's to third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
So first and second with one man gone. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Ritchie. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Way high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that one missing low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next to hit, number 5. And a big swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 3. Swings over the top of that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drifts towards it. And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Alex Stone. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's the 2-2. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Number 50.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. He delivers outside. Got him. Now 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next is the designated hitter, A strike. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz.
Avery Ortiz.
Healy back to work. That one the other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the shortstop. That one hammered center field. Back there. And it's gone. Home run. A solo shot. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now, number 23. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
High grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here's the first baseman. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Joe McDonald says he went around. The pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And they'll do it again. Three-two now. And down on strikes he goes. Third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's the second baseman, Morris. And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 down. Now the left fielder grounded out his first time. And a bunt towards third. The throw to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Number 13, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Got him swinging. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ian Doran.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now the third baseman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the left fielder, Ritchie. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And now the lefty. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. High fly ball out into left center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that'll do it. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 29. The wind of the pitch. off the plate, and that's ball one.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And this is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
So now 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here is Logan Bravo. And he's already singled in this game. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he is out front. That one's in there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses, and it's 2-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next, Ben Miller. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's just foul. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's the speedy catcher, Alex Stone. That one not close. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 1-0. That one lifted to left. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but Competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park. And now here is number 5.
Number 5.
And a pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand grab, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Avery Ortiz. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 6, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball 4.
So, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Number 23 in the box again, takes a strike. This one in the air, center field. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 40. And he deals. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Just missed. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Morris. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got it by him for the K. Now the number 2 hitter.
Number 6.
That one missed.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The All-Stars on top here, 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, number 10.
Number 10.
Healy back to work. That one ripped. That's back there. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the first baseman. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, that's too high. Action in the pen down there. Joe Brandon preparing to come on if needed. Hart also getting ready. Inside, almost got him. Healy. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Morris on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman.
Number 17.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two outs. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. Towards first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 13.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. We don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-1. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Just misses with that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 35 loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Number 30 getting loose as well. And a 1-2. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 1 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
So digging in, Logan Bravo. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. And that's ball one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Hart gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, Ritchie.
The left fielder.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Hard, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the DH. Just missed. And the slider just misses. Now 3-0. At the belt and fires. That's in there. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The batter number 15.
And now it's going to be Avery Ortiz. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And here it comes. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. And now it's even up. Got him swinging. 2 out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now a chance for number 6. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at PNC Park, down the third baseman, Ben Miller. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. Going around.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s.
Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 14 is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Number 35 gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Alex Stone. That one down the line. Sends it across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Down the corner for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next is the designated hitter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering upstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Morris to bat next. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. One hit, one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The All-Stars have the advantage 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 17.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And now the right fielder. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pulls that one foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the pitch. And now 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Doran now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. Misses outside, and it's 1-2. On the ground to third. That's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 3.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Morris stands at second with no outs. Just missed. Tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Good eye right there. Number 13 waits on deck. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13.
Here's the center fielder.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, number 29. And that's in the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. On the ground at third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the visitors, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.